Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Little Shop of Nerds. I'm Julia.
Mike, what's up?
And so last week's hint was, hold on, let me pull it up here real quick. How about you just mail me the bullet?
Yes, today we're going to talk about a video game that came out this year known as Suicide Kills the Justice League. Jules hasn't played, but I have, and I'll talk a little about it, try to be a little, I won't be long, I'll just talk a little bit about it. And I have to say this game has sparked some controversy, because people say they hate it, and
Good, keep going.
Fuck all of y'all. I love the fucking game. I don't get you, y'all. Now, I understand. The part where, Harley Quinn shoots Batman in the head, yeah, I get that, because that's Kevin Conroy voicing Batman, by the way. Yes, I can say that's not a good idea. Because that might be his last Batman role ever. I get it. But here's the thing. And they said they didn't like it because how the villains didn't care how they killed the heroes. Here's the thing. If you all watch fucking anime, not a lot of villains are remorseful. I can name a few that are just plain psychopaths. Right, Jules?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, you know how you get those anime villains that are they are remorseful, but then you get the ones that don't give a fuck?
Like Sukuna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See my point?
Sukuna's the one that doesn't really give a fuck. I don't know about any anime villains that don't really
Well, there's a
seem
few.
remorseful.
Well, that's just it. There's some villains that are remorseful, but there's some that are not. And in my opinion, for once, I would like to see the villain actually did something that, not saying they're like, oh, I'm going to kill him, but they don't. Hell, if you look at it, Joker must be the most tame because he hardly kills Batman, even when he has him captured. You see my point? Now, I'll tell you a little bit about it. If y'all not too familiar of Suicide Squad, it's pretty much about all the villains from each superhero. Like King Shark from Aquaman, King Shark is actually the Flash villain. And, you got Deadshot with Batman, Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang. That's the team, pretty much. All these villains belong to a certain superhero, and they pretty much they pretty much work for the government to reduce their sentences. And the person who runs the operation is Amanda Waller, who's a nut job, by the way. And why do you think they called the Suicide Squad? Because they go on missions that are really pretty much suicidal. And you say, well, they're villains. They can't make them. Oh, they can. They put a little exploding device in their cerebral cords, and if they go off mission or don't protect the person next to them, pretty much a Waller is going to push a button that kills them, pretty much explodes their head off.
Kind of like what they did in Battle Royale, where they put necklaces on the participants, and if they were in an area that they weren't supposed to be in at a certain time, or for any other reason, they could just push a button and it would make their head explode. It wouldn't blow their head off, but it would kill them.
Yes, pretty much. And that's the continuity of it. How it opens is they just show you how to, do the controls like they do in every game. Then it actually opens that you guys are in Arkham Asylum. Waller is getting you, takes you to Metropolis. Something happens, and you go to the Hall of Justice. Now, you do get to pick your character. Now, here's the thing. You do get to switch your characters off and off again. Like, say, if you're doing a side mission, main mission, whatever, there'll be like a little pink pink mark next to the mission. Like, say, if it's King Shark, it'll be that fin that the shark has on its back. Or if it's Boomerang, it'll shape like a boomerang, Harley Quinn's diamond, a target mark, Bull's dead shot, and so on and so forth. And you ask why they do that, is so they can psych up the other characters, level them up. Excuse me. Level them up, and once you level up, you get some weapons, and you do need to change your weapons after the game because the harder the mission, the bigger the boss, you need stronger weapons. Now, like, say, when you have to do the Flash, you need to get some of these tech that helps you unlocks the Speed Force. So, like, say, when you use that counter attack, it'll set out this charge that'll hit the Flash, allows you to, like, give him this little juice that helps him hurts himself because it taps into the Speed Force, and you can pretty much shoot him and hopefully get a little bit of his life out. And one thing about the Flash, he does, because, like, say, the part where Deadshot shoots him, he pretty much dodges it, and he's like, "Did you get him? Did you get him?" And he does it again, and he says, "You pretty much should just mail me the bullet."
Which is where our hint comes in.
Yeah, but before he says that, Boomerang says the same things, like, "You probably must post him the bullet, was it P.O. Box him the bullet or something, whatever they say in Australia."
Mm-hmm.
And he's right, and besides that, there is a little funny thing that Boomerang does. He takes a finger from every person he kills, or he'll piss on them. He's an ass.
Oh.
King Shark, he's a simple character, which was my first character I pick out of the bunch.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought he was cool, so I was like, I'll take him. And
Want to talk a little bit about him, since he's your favorite?
Okay, if you want to know, King Shark is known as Moawi. I can't pronounce his name because he's pretty much like a demigod shark.
Kind of like Maui from Moana?
Yeah, Moawi, yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about Maui from Moana.
Yeah.
With the rock voice.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And like I said, he's pretty much a simple character. Like, say, when Boomerang went to do something and he says, "Don't worry, he always comes back." Meaning, because since Captain Boomerang uses boomerangs, he pretty much made a boomerang joke.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a simple character, funny. Sounds like he's a little dumb, but he's not too bad. And he carries like a little Gatling gun. And it's pretty cool. And pretty much your boss heroes are going to be pretty much the Justice League, You're fighting, the first one is the Flash. Second one's the Green Lantern, which they give you silver trophies if you get a trophy. And you do fight Batman, which I'm like, oh crap, he uses like some kind of scarecrow fear toxin, and I'm like, and if somehow I get a silver trophy, I'm like, I should have got gold for that one. Then the other one is pretty much Superman, and you know what happens? Silver trophy. I'm like, I had the big fucking Superman. It took me many tries. I should have got a fucking gold. But besides that, but the Justice League ain't the main villain. It's Brainiac. And here's the little thing I thought it was cool. Turns out you're not stuck to one Earth. You go to many Earths. Like when you had to go rescue Lex Luthor, somehow the Justice League kills him, but it was the Flash. But now you get to rescue Lex Luthor from Earth 2, and pretty much you're killing different types of Brainiacs from different types of, from the pretty much from the multi-earth. Multi-earth, yeah, pretty much. And before I go any further, this is what King Shark looks like.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of terrifying, I think.
Well, besides that, and yes, you kill Brainiac, and what pretty much Brainiac does, except he's not shrinking cities and collecting them, he's actually collecting superheroes, taking their powers, and pretty much you have to kill Brainiac. And the first thing you have, and when you do the Brainiac boss, he pretty much looks like takes the Flash's powers, and he looks like the Flash. And pretty much you're dodging twisters, lightning, using the Speed Force tachyons, and it's like a big giant mess you have to do just to take him down. And also, what happens, there's also people helping you. You have Gizmo, like a little short dude that gives you these flying cars with missiles and machine guns on them. And there's also Poison Ivy, who somehow turns into a little kid. But
that would make it awkward for the relationship between Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn.
Yes, for some fucking reason, I'm like, well, to all you nerds out there, if you remember from Batman Arkham Knight, she dies. Poison Ivy dies, helping Batman to try to stop Scarecrow's fear toxins. And besides that, and what she does is Poison Ivy helps to give you these little plants that does these little spurs or little pollens things that has afflictions. One is fire, ice, toxin, electricity for electricity for some reason. And pretty much you do that and find a way to take down Brainiac, the game's over. Or is it? Since this is a multi-online game, now they have announced you don't just kill Brainiac one time, you kill him many times because now you go to different Earths. Meaning, you can unlock new characters and everything. And besides that, I've somehow unlocked another Earth, which I'm trying to get the Joker. It's called, episode 1 is called Fear, the second episode is Massive, and I'm wondering how did I unlock this, because I was trying so hard to unlock it, somehow I did.
Did you ever look it up to see what
I did, but they just say you got to do, but I never got up to level 35.
Okay.
So I was like, I wonder how the hell this happened.
Okay, well, I mean, at least you got it unlocked, so now you can get the Joker, right?
Pretty much, but... Yeah. And like I said, more you do of the Earth's challenges, and other stuff, you get pretty much powerful weapons. Like say, the Earth Fitness Crisis is you unlock some weapons that have Bane's logo on it and everything. And also you have to do it on different higher hard levels. So like say one is called Walk in the Park. You have to do Pay Attention, Sweating Bullets. The others are a mystery. Harder they get, the more loot maybe you can get. But besides that, I give the game an 8 out of 10. I don't know why people think it's so bad. And before you say anything, I call out all the people now, my opinion, the people who played the game and that say it's bad, I'm not going to harp on you guys because you played the game. You actually played it. That's your opinion. I respect that. I'm talking about the ones who haven't played it and say it's bad. How you know it is bad if you haven't played it? It's kind of like you go say you hate this movie, but yet you haven't saw it. It's kind of like that Family Guy episode where Peter said, I hate The Godfather. And everyone's like, what? And he said, I couldn't finish half the movie anyway. It's like, if you didn't finish all the movie, how can you never give it a chance?
It's kind of like how, like, some people were saying, I think it was Wonka, when people were saying that Wonka was bad, and yet, like, it hadn't even come out yet. And it's like, how can you say something is bad if it hasn't even come out yet, or if you haven't even seen it yet? Like, I really enjoyed Wonka.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, there was a little cheesy, cringy moments, but I liked it.
Same here.
No?
But here's the thing. I used to be like that. Now I'm getting older. I realize I want to give something half a chance. I don't want to go buy trailers. Because trailer lies to us. Because, like say, Captain America Civil War had an awesome trailer. But when I go see it, it was a disappointment.
See, now I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, because I do not like One Piece, and I do not like My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
I have given them both a shot, and they're just not for me.
I tried to get into One Piece, but it's too long.
Yeah.
And I love My Hero Academia, but I get why you don't like it, because you're not into superheroes and stuff.
Well, see, also, going back to when you were saying, like, you had said that you didn't like Naruto either.
Yeah, but
and you had never seen it, and then you started giving it a chance, and then look at you now.
Yes. Yes, now I have given it a chance. I was wrong, and that's the reason why you have to give shit a chance. Now, I get it. It's too expensive. Yeah, I wouldn't pay $70. But here's the thing. It's like, they'll tell me, it's like, if you bought that, you waste your money. I'm like, dude, I saved for it. I said I want to play it. I want to try it. And two, why I buy stuff so we can do this podcast. So in one way, I'm spending money trying to make money, and yet we're not making money.
Yeah.
But besides that, here's the thing. One, the people who have played it, I give you guys my honest opinion. You gave your honest opinion, and I'm going to respect that. Because you guys played it, you gave it a chance. Now, the people who hasn't played, never gave it a chance, I have to say, you have to play it. Don't go by someone else's words. Like, don't go by my words. Say, even if I say it's good, you could play it and you hate it. See, you know what I mean? My opinion, go play it, listen to the review, then come back. That's pretty much what I want to say. But besides that, I also, like I said, people who have played and hate it, put it in the comments saying, hey, I hated the fucking game. Then I'm going to be like, okay then. But besides that, hell, even Angry Video Game Nerd, I know you only do retro games, but hear me this, if you do come across this, play the game and give your own honest shit review on it.
I mean, yeah, he would definitely give his review on that.
And especially put it on the shit meter.
Probably.
Because that's pretty much his whole base is shit. No offense to you, dude. You're funny. I respect that.
So, anyways, is that all you got for us?
Yes, and pretty much like, comment, and like I said, we want to get up to 100, so we do our cosplay, show our faces.
Sorry, this video is a little shorter than normal. It's just...
Like I said, the game, there's a lot to the game, and there's more to explore.
Yeah. So, next week's hint is planes. Planes, I should say. So, tune in next week to find out what that is.
And before I head out, and this is one more thing. You think Suicide Squad and Kill the Justice League's bad? Think of Arkham Shadows that's coming out, and we're only getting it on the VR. 10 years, and we're not going to get it on a console. Now that should piss you off.
Yeah?
Alright, now we're done.
Okay. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.